guys, how are you today? And it's time to review Series 24, Episode 4 of BBC Top Gear. So, overall opinion, this is definitely the best episode so far. I actually think this is possibly going to be able to rival the Grand Tour now. I didn't think this before, but I think now it can. This was a superb episode. So, let's get into the review. The episode started with Chris Harris reviewing the new Bugatti Chiron. It's sort of the replacement for the Bugatti Veyron. It can do 261 miles an hour. It has 1600 brake horsepower. It can drift. It can do everything. It's an amazing car. It costs £2 million, so I won't be buying it anytime soon. But it looks amazing and it apparently drives amazing. So, an amazing car. They seem to love it. It didn't go around the track because it's not quite finished the car yet, actually. And apparently it has the potential to go up to 300 miles an hour. Now, that would be a new step because they talked about 200 miles an hour, the Ferrari F40 being a big step forward, but 300 miles an hour would be another huge step forward. There's no trains that can do that or cars, so that would just be amazing. Anyway, Tiny Temper was a star in a reasonably fast car. He's a rapper, British rapper from London, very well known, as we know. Probably, apart from maybe David Tennant, the most well-known guest they've had on this series, I would say. Again, they had another wet lap. They seem all to be in wet laps this series, and they had fun doing his training lap. That was good to watch. Anyway, the car review, sensible car review, was the Renault Twingo GT, and this was Rory Reid's car review, which I've sort of been joking about for the last few episodes, and they sort of played like an arcade type of game when you had to get around basically a load of cargo boxes which had lights, and they had Chris Harris and Sabine Schmidt, German racing driver, chasing him in a Volkswagen Up and a Brabus, which is basically a smart car. It was quite a funny feature actually. It was quite clever. It sort of had it's like a retro game. I don't know, some people thought it was a bit silly, but I sort of enjoyed it actually. It was a nice little break, quite relaxed. And yes, he did get away from the other two in the end. He did finish the game after losing 2 lives, and it was quite amusing to watch, I would say. Anyway, the main feature of this episode, and certainly the best feature of the episode, was a race across the Arabian Peninsula. It was the Bugatti Chiron, again, driven by Chris Harris, while Matt LeBlanc was basically trying to go across the same area in anything. He could use any form of transport, money no object, and he went in a few different things. He started in a super boat, which looked awesome. He then got Stig's cousin to drive him in a Bentley, and then he went in a Honda Jet, hopefully better than the Honda engines in F1. But yes, he went to the Honda Jet, which really helped him catch up. And then he finished the race on a Ducati bike. And it was a very fun race to watch, actually. I won't tell you who won, just in case you haven't seen it. But it was a very good race. It was really vintage Top Gear, I would say. And I really enjoyed it. Chemistry between Chris Harris and Matt LeBlanc seems to be really developing now. I was worried about the chemistry before, but they seem to really hate each other, a bit like Clocks and Hammond and Maydew. And I think that's really good for the show. Rory Reid, I'm not so sure about. He's not in it enough for any type of chemistry to develop, I guess. I would like to see him more in the show before we can have some sort of verdict. Anyway, guys, so I want to know, do you think Rory Reid should be more in the show? Is he deserving to be more in the show? Do you think this is the best episode of Top Gear yet? And while saying that, do you think it's going to be able to rival the Grand Tour? Thank you for watching my video. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to leave a like. If you have anything to say about this video, please leave a comment in the comments section below. If you really enjoyed this video and you want to see more videos like this and other types of videos, please subscribe to my channel. Also, go and check out the video that should be on screen right now. And on that note, I'll just ask you to follow me on Twitter at BigGaming342 and like my Facebook page, BigGaming342. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. Goodbye.